Do you enjoy videos like these? Drop a comment and feel free to subscribe. Everyone has their own taste, and so also their own manga series that they like. But what actually defines a good series? Is it the need to care about the characters, their achievements and hardships? Or is it the artwork and its excessive amount of detail which makes you want to eat that right up because it looks so beautiful? Or is it just the plot? In this video, I will be discussing The Promised Neverland by breaking it down into 4 important elements on what I think it needs for a series to be considered a good series. The plot, the characters, the world building, and obviously also the art. Just a reminder, this is just my opinion, so let's agree to disagree, and I will try my best to be as spoiler-free. And that rhymed. The Promised Neverland, aka Yakusoku no Neverando, is a manga series created by Kayu Shirai and illustrated by Posuka Demitsu. The series is known for its thrilling and captivating narrative, which will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The plot of The Promised Neverland revolves around a group of orphans living in an idyllic orphanage called Gracefield House. However, they soon discover a horrifying truth. The children are being raised as livestock to be consumed by demons. The story follows Emma, Ray, and Norman as they plot their escape and unravel the secrets behind their existence. One of the most important elements in any story itself is the plot. Without a cohesive plotline, a series is pretty much useless, but that's also depending on other elements which I will be elaborating later. But what actually is a plot? According to Oxford University, the definition of a plot is that a plot is a series of events that form the story of a novel, a play, a movie, and so on. But what makes a story have a good plot? Well, to sum this up, a good plot will have an inciting incident, as they call, which is basically an event that triggers the main conflict, followed by a rising action, a series that is related to the events that create more tension, followed by a climax, the point which the tension reaches its peak, a falling action, and ending with a resolution. The plot is an essential element for any story, because without a plot, the story will have no central problem or goal driving the action forward. Looking at The Promised Neverland, one of its strengths, in my opinion, really lays in the ability to keep the readers on the edge with its unique concept. It really captivates you as a reader, since you and the children in the orphanage are discovering the shocking fact that they are being raised as livestock for the demons, and that the so-called promise that was made is a promise where the children will never be able to grow up. The title itself can be interpreted in many ways. The one that I explained, the Neverland as a realm of the demon god where reality can be changed easily and where promises are being made, or the Neverland as a human world that Emma promises to take the children to, where they don't have to grow up and can remain childlike. The interpretation is up to you, but this all sets the stage for a thrilling story that keeps you engaged from the very beginning. Also, thanks to the elements like mystery and suspense, create this effect throughout its plot. It cleverly reveals secrets, hidden agendas, and unexpected twists that constantly keep you curious on what could be happening next after reading each page. The plot of The Promised Neverland shows very smart planning and intricate plot development. And as the story seamlessly continues, with each reveal and plot twist that is being shown to maintain high level of engagement, the manga skillfully shows various story threads and foreshadowing, giving a satisfying narrative which enhances that feeling of a gripping reading experience and makes you eager for more. And one other aspect that really excels in the plot is that The Promised Neverland explores thought-provoking themes that actually resonate with the readers while keeping up the pace. It raises questions about the value of life, morality, and the consequences of one's actions. The orphans struggle for survival, their close bond with one another, and the sacrifices that they have to make evoke a range of emotions, from fear and despair to hope and determination. The manga's ability to arise genuine emotional responses adds a layer of depth and relatability to the plot. And the manga also challenges societal norms and delves into the complex dilemmas which actually make you think twice about the deeper philosophy behind the hidden messages. The transitions, by the way, between the moments of action, the strategic planning, and the emotional character development that is being executed in the manga is just so seamless. Talking about character development, the characters in The Promised Neverland are one of its greatest strengths, contributing to the manga's immense popularity, but also critique. In my opinion, the characters in The Promised Neverland are exceptional. They are multidimensional and go through significant development throughout the series. The protagonists, Emma, Ray, and Norman, start as innocent children at a peaceful Gracefield house. But as soon as they uncover the dark truth of their existence, they are being forced to confront their fears, make difficult decisions, and adapt to the harsh reality of their world. And from that growth and transformation as either individuals or as a group, the characters show the importance of friendship, trust, and teamwork. Emma, Ray, and Norman are the foundation of their survival and so also their escape plan. The support and the loyalty that they have for one another, even when the odds seem to be against you, arouses a strong sense of friendship and makes their journey so much more impactful. The manga also shows different relationships beyond the main trio. The interactions between the orphans, their caretakers, and the other characters are layered with hidden motivations, conflicting interests, and even shifting alliances. These intricate relationships add so much depth to the story, which keeps me so invested in the dynamics between the character and their evolving roles throughout the story. When the world building comes into place, The Promised Neverland is being highly regarded. The manga creates a carefully crafted universe that has layers and layers of elements like dystopia, suspense, and fantasy. The orphanage that appears to be lovely in the beginning of Gracefield House later reveals its darker truth. The world becomes more expansive as the plot develops to include the dangerous and unknown territories outside the borders of the orphanage. From the hostile wilderness to mysterious ruins, each location presents distinct challenges, unique inhabitants, and hidden treasures. The diverse settings contribute to the sense of adventure and discovery. So, the experience in that way is rich and engaging, thanks to the attention to detail and consistency in the world's laws and logic. Also, The Promised Neverland delves into the intricacies of the demon society and its interactions with the human world. It explores power dynamics, hierarchies, and political plannings that shape this dystopian reality. The manga's exploration of these societal structures provides insight into the broader world and raises questions about morality, governance, and the consequences of power. Besides that, the manga also adds an extra layer of wonder by including fantastical elements within the world of The Promised Neverland. From the demons with their unique abilities to the ancient artifacts and mystical objects, these elements create a sense of mysticism and expand the possibilities within the story. The integration of fantasy enhances the world building, making it feel vibrant and imaginative. And last but not least, how could I forget the art? This is a very subjective matter, because there's no right or wrong when it comes to the styles that artists have all over the world. For me, the art just adds more flavor to the story, whether it's super detailed or not, because it does reflect the artist's personality in a way, and that is what I personally love to see. And what I really like about the art in The Promised Neverland is that the character designs are distinctive and memorable. Each character is visually unique with their own defining features and expressions that reflects their personality and emotions. The attention to detail in the facial expressions, body language, and mannerism of the characters enhances the depth and the relatability of the storytelling. Additionally, the art in Promised Neverland peaks in capturing dynamic action sequences and movement. Whether it's intense battles, chase scenes, or character interactions, the manga's artwork effectively conveys that sense of energy and motion. The well-executed panel layouts and the use of perspective create a visually engaging experience that enhances the excitement and the impact. They make the art come to life with its detailed and immersive environments, from the intricate interior of the Gracefield house to the vast wilderness. The backgrounds and the settings are smartly rendered, contributing to the sense of realism and maintaining the mood and atmosphere of the story. And by doing that, they maintain a high level of consistency throughout the series. The quality of the illustrations, attention to detail, and overall craftsmanship are maintained from chapter to chapter, ensuring a visually pleasing and immersive reading experience. Long story short, The Promised Neverland never fell off, if you ask me. It's just that the anime adaptation did not do any justice when it comes to the second season especially. And that is why I am making this video, for you to start reading the manga and acknowledge its greatness, but also to give The Promised Neverland the justice that it deserves. Thank you so much for watching it all till the end, and let me know in the comments what your take is on The Promised Neverland. And I see you all in my next video. Bye bye!